This is the Grey Area Podcast, talking all things rap and hip-hop from the UK to across the pond. The facts are black and white, but our opinions are somewhere in the middle. We're about the music, not the gossip. Positive more than negative. Quality over quantity. Substance is worth more than clickbait. Listen, this project, right? It's not an album, right? It's not an album, okay? I don't know what the fuck this thing is, yeah. But he tried to sell it like an album, and in all his interviews now, this man is saying it's a project, it's a mixtape, it's a whatever. What the fuck am I meant to do to this whatever project? It's all over the place.
Oh, you've read my mind completely, man. Because I just feel with this, when listening to it, yes, we know you're versatile, Chip. You try to do in loads of different styles, but it just doesn't. It's like, oh, I'm going to pick one style here, one style here, one style here, and I'm going to chuck it all together, mix it all, bang into an album. But it just doesn't flow right. I don't know. It doesn't work. Not for me.
I feel like it's the worst thing that anybody could put together. It feels like three different projects have been mixed into one with so many features. There's too many features for me. It's far too many features. Yeah. I feel like Jay Electronica was even in there somewhere. You know how that man loves a feature? I'm telling you.
Got you on payroll.
Nah. Let's not talk. I'm going to bleep that out. I don't know if you noticed, I bleeped that out.
That name's not allowed.
That name is forbidden. But seriously, oh my days. I tried to like it. I thought, I'm going to like this project. And you know what? I wish that Drake had dropped his project, because this should have never been listened to.
You're right as well, because I tried to like it as well, and it's funny how you say that, Sam, because at the start I tried to like rate it track by track, and I was like, oh yeah, these tracks aren't bad, but you know, when you go back to it, I think I was trying to be too objective, because I listened to it again today and I was like, Theo, what are you going on about? Just go with how you feel. Are you ever going to go back to this? The answer's plain and simple, no. I'm not going to go back to this at all.
There's not even a song or two that I want to take off of this project and listen to in a playlist or anything. And that's just...
Stop now, Sam.
No, I'm serious.
For real.
I'm serious.
For real.
There's some songs, man. Like, there's one song I really like, because I do like Yardie Chip, I'm not going to lie to you. That song with Marvado, why can I not remember?
That is such a good song.
I like Party I Keep, if we're going for the dancehall vibes.
Yeah, that reminded me of Fortune Teller by Jay Huss a little bit. Yeah.
Party Keep. No, I do like Party Keep, but I prefer Give Thanks, to be honest with you. That's a vibe for me.
Do you know what the problem is? Why are them songs so spaced out? Why are they not together?
Oh, I know. I do agree with that.
Why aren't they together? It's like, what was the tracklist idea here? Let's just mix the whole thing up.
This is what I mean about they're just thrown all over the place. They're just, I don't know, it just doesn't flow really well.
How can you start with an intro that says no go intro, and then I'm thinking, oh, okay, project vibes. A fucking shit show, mate. It's all over the place.
And I just don't understand what he was thinking with some of these songs. Like Grown Flex, for me, what are you? I cannot. I'm sorry, I can't sit with that song. I don't know what he tried to do.
You know, that reminds me of Chip Diddy Chip.
Awful.
Did you know Chip Diddy Chip?
That's a good song, though. That's a good song. But him and Bugsy Malone should have stayed beefing, because better songs came out of the beef than out of the friendship. They need to go back in the studio.
I don't know what they were even trying to do. I tried to really sort of just listen through it and see but even what they're saying is just, the whole subject matter is just, it's just off.
It's Shisha Lounge music.
Just cheeky Nando's music.
This is literally Shisha Lounge music. The whole thing, I don't even know if we could stretch an hour out of this content, to be honest, because I'm just going to be destroying it. Why is Flowers not on there?
Listen, London's not a big place. I hope you don't walk into it.
Why is Flowers a bonus track? Why is there not a section of just the Stormzy disses? 10 Commandments ain't on here?
Yeah, that's weird, because that's arguably the best song out of the whole run.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Best song out there, yeah.
When I say why is Flowers not on here, it's track 20 and 21.
Yeah.
There's 21 tracks on this thing. It felt like such a drag listening to it.
Oh, big time. That's the thing. And the thing is, if you're doing a project, mixtape, album, whatever you want to call it, and it's over like 12 tracks, you need to come hard. You can't have this like 21 songs and it just be a drag like that, because it became an effort to listen to it.
It's not even sectioned like in a way that makes any sense to me. It's like, here's a song, here's another song. None of these songs go together. Oh, a feature. For fucking 7 tracks. Yeah. 7 tracks straight, there's a feature.
I know,
So, judging by your reaction, especially, Sam, were you expecting a lot more?
I was expecting something good, something decent, something above a 6. That gives you a preview to where my score's going. I'm not happy with this. I tried to keep it in, yeah. I thought, oh, maybe I'll enjoy this later. Maybe this will be a good project. Nope. It's been 2 weeks now. 3 weeks nearly. 2 weeks? It's been a while. Trash. The whole thing.
It will have been a month when this comes out, yeah.
Mate, the whole thing is, and the thing is, yeah, I'm not a person who's going to always go, oh, this is trash straight away. First listen, I was like, why am I even hearing this?
Damn.
These could have all been singles and they could have all banged, but to put them all together,
exactly,
dumb.
Yeah,
it's true.
I don't know why he dropped it without releasing certain tunes as singles. Like Give Thanks, if he released that beforehand, he would have been like, oh, okay, it's going somewhere.
You get an idea of where he's going with it, not just like this is just dropped and you're like, oh my god, I don't know how to. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work in terms of sound, because the sounds are all over the place. It's not like you haven't got an idea of, like you said, Sam, like why didn't he section it better so you got a sense of a sound and they group together instead of it just being one sort of vibe and then you're completely into a different vibe and you're like, what? It just throws you off when you're listening to it. It actually almost puts you in a bad mood, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie to you.
But the one thing, we're going to have to let Sean speak soon because Sean has something different to say. It looks like he's about to cry. But, mate, as much as this project is crap, yeah, this still shows how versatile Chip is, yeah, which is great. The bars on some tracks are on a high level, yeah, but, like, I don't need to see you do everything. Just because you can ride a unicycle and juggle, don't do that. Do you know what I mean? Pick one. Both are impressive. Just pick one. This is a circus act.
Completely agree.
But Sean, please bring sense to this conversation.
All right. So I'm just gonna quote something that Chip said in his Daily Duppy. He said, "I ain't even saying that I dropped the blueprint, but if I drop dead today, I left a lot of music." Now, what I think he means by that is, I think he means blueprint as in being a pioneer, starting something and having an influence. I think that's what he means. But I, as a hip hop fan, when I hear the blueprint, I think Jay-Z, the blueprint. And it got me thinking about Chip's discography and just his general output. And I don't think Chip has ever dropped a blueprint. I don't think he's ever dropped a great project. No. He's not known for projects. When it comes to the pen and the clashing ability, since his sort of resurgence and return to the scene back in 2014, I think it's undeniable that he is up there. But when it comes to putting together a body of work, I don't think he's ever been known for that personally.
That's true. But one thing I'd like to say is, his diss tracks stand alone as songs, which is saying something, yeah? But at the same time, how can your best stuff come out when you're talking to a next man?
Yes, that's so true. It's like you said. It's like, yeah, that is mad. That is mad.
His last project wasn't so bad. The one that had marijuana on it. I liked that song.
So, having said that, I didn't go into this with high expectations because, in recent years, I'd say my favourite Chip project is probably Power Up. That's probably the strongest project for me personally.
Definitely.
And he performed at a high level on Insomnia, but there were obviously 2 other guys on there too. So yeah, my expectations weren't that high, which is why I don't really feel I'm kind of in the middle with this one. I just felt it was okay. The other reason why I don't really feel as strong as you, particularly Sam, is because when it comes to a mixtape, because at the end of the day, we can say what we want about the marketing, but it's called a mixtape, yeah. So immediately with a mixtape,
can we address this, please? Yeah.
I was going to get to it. I will get to it.
Because I need to address this now in the middle of this, yeah. He was trying to shop this as an album. You don't go through this much effort, this much preview for a mixtape. And then I think once it came out and he probably got the reception he received, maybe the interviews were done before the album came out, I don't know, but I feel like the interviews were done just as it came out. He's like, oh no, it's a mixtape, trying to be cool about it. But
trying to cover it up as well, because like you can get away with mixtapes.
Yeah, but the level of detail in the artwork, the preview, the project coming soon, I feel like they never said the word album, yeah? He always said Snakes and Ladders coming soon, But there's a merch run for this, there's a physical, we're not dumb.
Hear my theory.
No, I get what you mean.
I've got a good theory. I think this project is a playlist, like More Life, because it doesn't work like a mixtape or an album. It's too long. Nothing works. Like no track flows into the next one at all. No. It's like meant to be shuffled, like you're playing dice on the Snakes and Ladders board. That's my theory on the concept.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Is it in the title? Are we not seeing into the level of the barring? Snakes and Ladders.
Though. It's crap, but it's the concept.
It's ups, it's downs, it's whatever you want. Roll the dice.
I'm not there. I'm not here for that.
No, but that's what I just. As soon as you started that like speech, I was like, maybe that's what it's meant to be like.
Yeah, that is a good point, Kieran. That really
tell us that. Yeah, why is he not telling us that? Because I'm trying to listen to it like an album. This is not a high rating. I saw Clash rate this 9 out of 10, and they were talking about it as an album too. And I'm baffled because
9 out of 10. Who rated 9 out of 10?
Clash magazine. They usually give good reviews as well.
Listen, Clash magazine, you're cancelled. Yeah, this is an official grey area statement. You're cancelled, and you'll never be anything in this town again. Rating this thing a 9 out of 10. Your ears are dirty. As well?
Guardian rated this 4 out of 5.
Sean, talk to your boys.
Listen,
Sean, what's happening?
I don't, I don't read reviews. But what I was trying to say was, for me personally, I know what you're saying about the mixtape. I know what you're saying about, the marketing. But I was always under the impression that it was a mixtape. And for me, going into a mixtape, my kind of criteria shrinks. So like, I'm not looking for like thematic cohesion. I'm not looking for like thematic consistency. I'm not looking for musical cohesion. I'm just song by song. I want good music, and to me, this was just inconsistent. But again, back to what I said at the beginning, I don't really think there's a project in his catalogue that is ever. I've never been wowed. I've never thought, and I don't mean that as disrespect, because I've rated Chip highly, but I just don't think he's a project man. So regardless of whether this was an album, a mixtape, a playlist, whatever, I'm not surprised and I'm not disappointed.
Are the highs high enough though? That's what I need to know, because I don't feel like the highs are high enough.
Well, look, one thing for me is that I think regardless of the quality of the overall project, I think with Chip, you're usually guaranteed a special intro, and I don't think this was one of his best intros.
Really?
No,
I quite liked this first track.
No, to be honest with you, I like the intro at the start, but when I properly listen to it, I don't rate that intro that much. It's decent.
Not really
it's not bad. No, yeah,
he's not so much. If you compare it to Faults, the League of My Own 2 intro, Fire in My Studio, Mains, even it's
fair enough. Yeah, that's a good selection.
Allow It was, it was cool to hear a Cardo beat, and he was, Chip always sounds good, but again, it's like you're not saying that much.
I don't like that vibe as well. Anyway,
no.
Like I turn that tune off or skip it always.
For me, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Like I didn't like parts of this album, yeah, but the parts of this album I like don't really make sense for what I actually normally like. I like all of the D Block Europe tracks.
No,
I don't know why. I feel that's because they're just saying stuff that I find so offensive. That is
only Lumidity though. The Lumidity's
one. Nice. Yeah, Lumidity's nice. But tracks like Hershey's, I'm not feeling at all.
No, man said I put my dick where you shouldn't. I put my mouth where you wouldn't. I was like, you know what? I agree with some of that. I won't tell you what parts. I agree with, but I agree with some of that. You know what I mean? I was like, all right. You know what I mean? I was like, okay. It sounds like cool. That one's all right.
No,
but the rest is just, I don't know. Even Killer MC, I feel like it doesn't hit without the video.
No, and the video it almost feels like it doesn't belong on there. It just feels like it's just randomly dropped. You get to Killer MC and you're like, I don't know how to feel about this. I know it's a decent track, but you've just dropped it right in the middle, and it just does not feel right. Yeah.
I mean, look, I enjoyed Hot 97. That's made the playlist. I like that track. And
Yeah, Hot
for me,
97 's
if
alright.
I'm honest, the best track out of the 19, because I'm not personally including the bonuses, but out of the 19, the best track is probably still 420, and we heard that almost a year ago.
Yeah,
think
that's
that's a
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, but
And
out of the stuff that's new to us,
Mm.
that's not Ignite, that's not Lumidi.
No,
What
Killer MC.
what is the strongest track?
I think Give
Thanks.
Hot
Thanks.
97.
Give Thanks.
Oh, I
all
like.
day.
Oh,
Yeah, Give Thanks is the
Yeah.
strongest one. Sorry,
You think
because
so?
yeah, definitely. Out of the ones that we've not heard already, it's definitely Give Thanks for me. That's the best track.
You know what I think might actually do well on radios though? That Bugsy tune. It's so
I know,
primed
and that's why I
for
think
what's popping.
that he did it. That's why I think he did it. But it
Yeah.
just I can't sit with that tune at all.
But it's like you said earlier. Is this a Drake attempt? Do you know what I mean? Is this that whole?
It's more life, yeah, for sure. Like it's just different. Like every tune is a different vibe for a different person.
It's not like they're different vibes to different people. The only part of this project that is cohesive-ish is Lumidi going into Own World. I don't know why Party Keep is there. Party Keep should have been up with Give Thanks. Should have been up there because it's a
100%.
similar. But there's no groupings. There's no set. And okay, like what Sean was saying, this is a mixtape, but still, you had to pick what song comes first.
I don't know how anyone can like this project. Like that's a whole piece, honestly. Like that's a real
what I mean.
statement.
It just doesn't.
It's
Yeah.
all over the place.
How can you want to listen through the whole thing?
You don't. I don't think.
I don't
you're
think
meant to.
people do.
That's
Though.
why I
I don't
said
think that's
you
not
don't.
the.
That's why I said it was
yeah.
an effort to listen to it. You can't.
Why did
go
he
and do
release
that.
it then as a
Yeah.
project?
but-
Do you know what I mean?
No, but I think for us it's kind of unfathomable because we're album people. We appreciate projects and the art, but I think this, like you're saying, it's kind of like a mixtape. It's catered to the modern way of listening. I don't think a lot of some kids do. I think a lot of the kids, they're not really looking for an album. They want them few tracks they can put on the playlist and they're happy with it.
I feel like
You know what I mean? Like,
the younger generation do. They see that so and so's dropped a project. Yeah, they might not care about so and so, but they like JME or they like Mo Stack or they like Heady One. So they'll go listen to that track. If that track slaps, then they bang it on the playlist and that's them done. They might accidentally listen to the track after and before it, or do you know what I mean? If it's on shuffle, or listen to another track by accident, but they're not really in the fucking album. They're not going from track 1 through to track whatever, track 20,
yeah,
21.
I think it's catered towards numbers rather than art. It's trying to get those streaming numbers up.
Do you
But
think?
the
Personally,
thing
that's
is,
what I
the
think.
streaming numbers for
The
this project are
streaming,
shit.
yeah,
They're shit.
Yeah,
Like,
they are really bad. They're not great.
only
at all.
one song is above 1 million.
Yeah.
I mean, but is that bad for a UK artist who's signed to his
Yeah,
own thing?
that's really bad. Look at Heady One's
It is.
numbers.
Or you
Look
need
at
to just
most
look at
stats
Heady
numbers.
One's thing is
Skept-
completely
yeah,
different in my eyes.
Look at
Completely
Skepta's
different.
numbers though. Skepta's numbers are mad streaming wise. I checked it the other day when
I-
listening to Konnichiwa. Oh my goodness,
but
his streaming numbers are off the
Numbers
chain.
out of the equation. What if he's selling a lot of back end merch and that's where he's making the big money? Because I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I was this close to buying one of them t-shirts until I heard this project. I wish I'd have actually done what I wanted to do, where I would have bought the hoodie or the t-shirt first and then just be like, oh well, this t-shirt bangs anyways. But now, because I hate this project so much, actually hate's a strong word. Because this project has underwhelmed me, and the number I have in my head to give it, I can't go wearing that on my chest. I can't.
Can we clarify though? Like, we're not even Chip haters. Like, we all
No,
love Chip's
exactly,
music.
yeah.
We love his rapping. We love what he does. But this project's just not it.
Listen, Chip used to go to same gym I maybe do or don't go to. I might bleep that out. But Chip used to go to my gym and I used to always be like, oh,
You have to beat that.
Yeah. Yo. He'd be like, yo. And you know what I mean? We'd be like, you know what I mean? I was like, how's America? He's like, I'm not there no more. I'd be like, ha ha ha. Bye. That was when he was making music that was okay. This is not okay. This isn't even.
It's kind of like a sellout album, you know?
God.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Do you know what we need to do? We need to take out the positivity over negativity thing in our bio or whatever.
Nah, we're keeping that. This isn't negativity. This is that real stuff. Okay.
I'm gonna be real though. Like we haven't had many albums to talk about in a while, so it feels
Yeah.
good to trash
Yeah.
something.
It's not about trashing it. This is my honest opinion. Yeah. I'm kind of gearing up to my closing statement, and then let you guys do your closing statements, and then we just give the numbers, and then we'll talk about Chip's career because I don't think we can linger on this much more. My closing statement is, yeah, if anyone else had released this, I would have never listened to this. Because Chip has listened to it. Because Chip has released this, yeah, that's why I've listened to it. Right? Now, for me to listen to something with a whole bunch of features of people that I really don't care about, yeah, bar a few people that I do quite like on this project, and to be disappointed, it's just it ruins the whole future, like, that he could have had in my playlist or in my rotation.
Where's the bomb?
It was late. It was a nuke. You feel the breeze before you hear it explode.
There was one more thing just back on the mixtape side of things that I wanted to ask you lot. And is there really such thing as a mixtape anymore?
No.
Because we know that
No.
the mixtape has changed a lot over the last 10 to 15 years. And when you see an artist like Chip release a mixtape this far into his career, do you think it's to avoid certain pressures and criticisms that come with making an album?
Yeah, definitely.
It's a joke.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. Mixtapes died, I would say, confidently, mixtapes died in 2015. 2016, maybe. Because everybody had a Spotify, everybody had Apple Music, everybody had a streaming service to listen to things on. And it's like I said weeks ago, but maybe even recordings that, you know, people won't get to hear. If it's on streaming, yeah, I'm just going to call it a project now. But if you dare to group these things together under one title, yeah, try and make it something special. Why is there interludes in this?
Yeah, the interludes just need to come out. They are a waste of time.
Sorry.
They are a waste of time. I'm listening to these interludes thinking, why are they even in here? They're just a load of nonsense. Just take it out.
What kind of
Sorry.
interlude is 3 minutes long? Isn't an interlude meant to be a short track? That's
yeah,
one thing as well, right? These tracks are very long. By today's standards.
Yeah, that's true.
It's weird. Like
They're not really, but I think they just feel long for you.
But by
That's what it is, I think.
today's standards, a 3 minute long track, anything pushing over 3 minutes is long. And I want to say 80% of these tracks are over 3 minutes, if not 3 minutes 30, which is a very, very long time to be hearing a guy rap.
for
Nowadays.
such repetitive music, yeah. Like these music, it's not switching up at all. I don't want to listen to it over 3 minutes.
Well, should we get straight into to favorite tracks and scores, or?
Go on, you first, sir.
So
first.
my favorite track was Hot 97. I liked Give Thanks and I liked 420. That was my three.
Oh my goodness me.
You're going to not do the score straight after?
I feel like my score is going to be much higher than you lot. I gave it a 6.8. I thought it was all right.
Okay.
It was all right.
0.8, you know.
Yeah.
I know you with the point numbers, man.
Listen, well, we're allowed to do that. But as long as we don't break into the second decimal, we're good.
Yeah.
Go on, Kieran.
My favorite tracks: No Go, Give Thanks, and 0420. And it got a 4 out of 10 from me.
That's what I'm talking about. Theo.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, so yeah, my favourite tracks are Give Thanks, 0420, and probably Hot 97. And yeah, my rating's going to be a 5 out of 10.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
By the way, I just wanted to say my rating went down 1 number since this conversation started.
You're telling me this stuff.
Kieran, so did mine. So did mine.
Yeah.
Mine was a 6.
Oh, goodness.
Because it's all coming out, isn't it? And then when you actually talk about it more, it actually makes you think that 6 is too high, you know. So I had to drop it. I'm not gonna lie, it's too high because I'm never gonna go back to the project again. Why am I rating it 6? 6 is average. I can't. I had to drop it. Yeah.
Truth be told, if he made it an EP, I feel like we would have enjoyed it and had an actual positive review.
Yeah, that's the main problem. It's how it was sold to me. But what I like is Done No. Heady One's doing some different stuff on that, even if it's a chip track, whatever. I like Top Shelf, and I told you guys I really like the D Block section, but that's not in the top 3. It's Party I Keep, because I feel like that will go off in a party. My rating is a 3.7. It was originally a 3, but I thought that's too low. It's too low. And you know what? It lost points because it was marketed to me like an album.
Yeah, defo.
It would have been a 5. It would have been a 5, and a 5 out of 10 ain't so bad. But you sold it like an album, and then next thing you're in the streets screaming it's a mixtape.
What a clash on! Why did they give it 9 out of 10 though? What is that? He bought a review.
I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on over there. The Guardian, like I said, Sean, speak to your voice.
I don't even know how to. Yeah, I don't even know how to. No, yeah, exactly. Guardian.
You pay them.
Yeah, it's
You
just
pay the
mad.
people.
What were they hearing in this that made that score so high? Maybe I'm deaf. I don't know.
Yeah, but it just sonically doesn't. No, I don't know. It's not cohesive.
And he left his best song. Like, why would you leave 10 Commandments off of this? If he put 10 Commandments on this, that would have bumped the score up by 2. He'd be on a 5.7 right now.
It's true, and why Flowers and Daily Duppy bonus tracks, don't understand that. Especially Flowers' beat is hard as... Yeah, I don't understand that. Yeah. Anyway.
It's tough.
It's weird because you have to think from his mentality. He was like, they're bonus tracks because they don't fit in this genius sequence I've put together.
Oh
but it's like, honestly...
That's what I mean. Why are they...
Honestly.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I don't understand why they're bonus... Yeah. It's almost like, oh yeah, no, sorry, I can't fit these in, so they've got to be bonus tracks.
It doesn't make sense.
Mad. It's mad.
Put some respect on my name.
Actually mad.
Put some respect on Kieran's name. He's talking that real stuff right now, boy. He's telling you guys the real facts. He says, these don't fit. These don't fit into the masterpiece. Hey, Chip, I'm sorry. Don't come to my house, please. Don't. You know what I mean? Black Lives Matter.
Allow it.
Bitch, I'm back out my coma.
Oh,
Sean loves the soundboard. I knew you loved the soundboard. When I made it, I was like, this is for Sean. This ain't for me. I don't even know what half these buttons do. What's this one?
21.
Ooh.
21. Bitch, I'm back
Yeah,
out
so
my
we've
coma.
we've had a question come in.
How?
Like legit had a question come in.
That's
Well, I'll be honest. It's a mate of mine and a friend of the show, Joe,
Wee.
helped us out with our logo and all that. But he wanted to ask something before we even started recording.
Shout out to Joe. If you need any graphic design work, his fees are £1,000 a minute.
Yeah.
Send all those payments to my bank account and I'll make sure he gets his cut. He did our lovely graphics work.
He also did the Snakes and Ladder cover art as well.
You liar.
I'm joking.
You liar.
No, I'm joking.
That would have been mad
So
if he
basically-
did, though.
Yeah, trust.
I know.
Yeah.
So basically, what he asked me was, he was like, what do we think when we see, for instance, Chip and Bugsy making a record together after they've had, this well-documented beef and whatnot? How do we feel about artists when, as he said, 1 minute they seem to be at each other's throats and the next?
You know,
Yeah,
we already knew that Chip and Bugsy's beef was fake.
No, I was
already.
about to say, me and Sean have this conversation all the fucking time, yeah? I feel like every time me and Sean link up, we eventually get to this conversation of rap is wrestling. It's wrestling.
Yeah.
If something real happens, then I'm like, why would you bother to do... Hold on. You guys went from writing poems about each other in studios to actually fighting in real life. Okay, yeah, sometimes real life stuff happens, yeah? But if you're like a real, guy like that, then that real stuff happens and you just rap about it like Heady One did when he got caught up in that uni and, whatever. That was a moment. That was cool. With this, with Chip and Bugsy's thing, that was just entertaining. And it was like when Chip was beefing with Young'un and then Young'un was at Nando's and then that guy grabbed him and whatever. I don't even think that guy was anything to do with Chip. I think that was just a guy that was looking to get his 5 minutes of fame. And I feel like with rap, yeah, come on, man. the real ones that are out there doing whatever they're doing aren't trying to jump in the studio and snitch on themselves, or do you know what I mean? Aren't out there trying to, oh yeah, on Monday I do road, on Tuesday I go studio, and Wednesday I pick up my daughter from nursery. That's not how it works. With that much money, or if you're making that much money off music, why would you even bother with real life stress that doesn't pay you?
Yeah. I think in this instance, I think with, even though, you know, Chip and Bugsy was a moment, and I can't remember every single song and every single bar, but it, you know, it got a little bit heated and whatnot. But they patched it up a while back. They patched it up like a good couple of years ago at least.
Yeah, so
and like you say, it wasn't. I don't think it was. It wasn't like it was. It, you know, it was born out through some sort of gang related stuff, or because they're not. Well, I know Chip says, you know,
Chip ain't no gang rapper.
He's not that guy. No. So it was about, you know, if you do the history of it, you remember it. You know, Tiny said something on One Extra or whatever it was, or Fire in the Booth, and then a year later Chip responds, and then suddenly you have other Bugsy comes out of nowhere, sending for Chip. Then there's Pepper Rhythm, and he's sending for like 6 different guys. Do you remember? It was a big moment at the time. It was like Grimes' resurgence.
Yeah,
it was all about bars really, and about like bragging rights. It wasn't ever any. I don't think it was born out of anything really deep or serious.
But if we go back to the root of what UK rap is, and what, you know, what grime in air quotes is, it's people trying to prove they're the best person at rapping at that specific moment in time. So all the sets and all the fucking ciphers and all that stuff that's probably not recorded, that happened whenever over the radio back when, do you know what I mean? Those aren't real. Well, they might have been real beasts at the time, you know, little scuffles and scraps or whatever. But it was just about like
in that moment.
But it's like when you're playing like football or playing any sport, you get into it, and afterwards you all shake hands and it's all blessed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But some men don't have the switch to turn that off, and then that's where things go that bit too far. And luckily, Chip is very open with the whole, I ain't a gangster. You know what I mean? I ain't fucking on that life. I got A levels. You know what I mean? He proudly states that he's got an education.
Yeah, and then, you know, every now and then there is a beef that stems from something pretty serious, or that, you know, it can be gang related and whatnot. But yeah, in this instance, I think this was just about the bars. It was about the bars.
I think over here, because our scene is so small, we should just leave that one alone. Because I don't think we could afford to lose rappers at the rate that America loses rappers to violence.
That's true. Yeah, no, over in America it's mad. Yeah, they take
take L's.
It's no joke.
Every year they take an L. Well, last year was a big L, and the year before that was an even bigger L. But over here, I think it's agreed that all the beefs are. I mean, I'm not saying they're real or fake, but I'm definitely saying they're all very easily mendable on the fact of like we could make money out of this thing. We're doing something that other people can't do. So why would we ruin this for each other if there's that level of gentlemanship?
And I think Chip's kind of made. Look, let's be real about it. There's a lot of people that feel like Chip left. Chip blew up. He went to America. He left the scene.
No,
and then in 20.
He went out there on his own money, though. But this
I know. He lost money.
I came to know.
He lost money.
Well, this is what I'm saying. So when I saw him at the Beep gym in Beep, I was like, "Rah, I thought he was in America." He's like, "Nah, it's too expensive." I was like, "I thought you was getting paid." He's like, "Nah, I wanted to go out there, so I went out there, bucked into my man, into Ti, and they got me in the studio. Then you see me in the video of Iggy Azalea, and it's all going mad, and people saying, "Oh, he signed." So then they had to sign me, but he's like, there weren't no big money dropping down. So do you know what I mean? He didn't fuck off and leave. And realistically, this is a real controversial opinion, yeah. Chip is the only rapper that did pop music that actually slapped. Got songs with Chris Brown that bang to this day.
What about Wiley? I actually think
song
Wiley.
with Chris Brown is amazing.
What about Wiley though?
We don't speak.
Which Wiley
he's
song?
cancelled.
I mean,
he's cancelled. But wearing my Rolex, and then there's ones when we're at uni as well.
Yeah, those ones.
Can you hear me? Heatwave.
All I'm saying is Chip is the only one that did it and came back and ain't cancelled. That's all I'm saying.
He ain't cancelled yet.
I don't think they can cancel Chip, you know.
No, but what I was getting at though is like Chip has since you know, like I said, a lot of people feel like he went and he came back. When grime was popping, basically. Like, I'm just saying what a lot of people think. And Chip has kind of, if you look at it, made a bit of a. He's enhanced his career with rap beef. He throws something out there,
Mm.
someone bites the bait, and then he unleashes. But it benefits both parties. So it's going back to what you were saying though, where I think over here they really see the financial benefits.
But there's definitely money to be made in the outrage. 100%. 100.
Oh yeah, you should see the amount of Americans that are reacting to the Chip diss tracks. They are loving it, and you know what's mad about it? That's how they're discovering Chip, because of these songs. They don't discover him because of anything else. They've said it all in their video. Who is Chip? They're only discovering it because of what his diss tracks. So it is creating a lane for him there, but
I feel
it's
like
mad. But that is what's happening.
we unfortunately need the unnecessary evil that is to make the music he makes that touches over there, and then people look back, and touches over there and people look back. It has to happen, yeah. But at the same time, we don't know the ins and outs of the beef, of what's really happened there. The listeners won't even know what I said because I'm gonna bleep that all out. But so I don't know what's really going on with them two in their beef, yeah. But the beef is done. Chip has won, okay. Chip finished him.
There wasn't any beef ever.
There was-
Never
Yeah, still-
responded. Turned up at his house, and then we don't know anything else.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest though. I think that not responding to Flowers and Killer MC was not necessarily because he didn't want to or because he didn't have the pen. I think him and his team knew what Chip was onto. He's teasing a project, and suddenly Chip 4 or 5 months
His
later
pen
comes
was
out
dead
with
on
a
that
couple
Gets tune though.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
was dead.
I don't think it. You know what it is, yeah. You know, some boxers don't take certain fights because they know that they're about to lose, yeah.
Mm.
This is that one fight that, even though there's big money on that fight, you don't want this one. That's why he took the Wiley beef. Because what with Wiley, think about Chip, yeah. Has there ever been a Chip scandal? Have we really got any information on what Chipmunk has done, any dirt on him yet? No.
Nothing huge
No.
that I'm aware of.
We don't even know who Chip's dated publicly. He's fucking, you know what I mean, top tier rapper in this country. He's fucking some sexy bitch somewhere. We don't even know who that is. Had the public relationship, you know what I mean? There's got to be chattings and stories going around that, you know what I mean, that Chip could have just dropped and finished, man. And I'm talking about not finished man in bars. I'm talking about finished man in real life. Man will break down. Think about how precious a man is over his girl or his ex-girl that he loved. They were like, you know what? Maybe sit this one out, big man.
Well, yeah,
Sit
look,
out because we can't pick you up from the ground from this one.
Well, look, personally, I think that I reckon there was a part that probably would have wanted to respond straight away, and he might have wanted to sit down and get his pen out and start coming up with bars. But I reckon someone in his team and him, because he's not. I don't think he's a stupid guy. I feel like if he did reply then and there, we would have got 10 Commandments the next day. I don't mean like that track identically, but we would have got that the next day. Chip has probably got another 3 or 4 songs ready.
This is what I'm about to say.
100%.
Chip's output
He takes
is
his
mad.
time and then he gets it out there.
To organize all what he organized with the first 2 videos was insane. Obviously, he did the petrol station. That's like a meme now. Oh, I'm going petrol station, gonna gas man up. But Killer MC, that's a serious video. You ain't got the time to make a dance routine overnight.
No.
And
don't get me wrong, some of 10 Commandments, I think when he heard his was a feature on, was it Skengman mode?
Yeah, Skengman, yeah.
I think he's gone back in the booth and added some things because he seemed like he was addressing it. And I think they recorded that video that night because
I was going to say maybe the whole thing was done that night.
Well, I have a feeling because he addressed a lot on that Skengman mode song.
Stormzy didn't say a lot though.
No, he didn't say a lot, but Chip took some of it and said it on. Yeah.
Is he on this Drake tip of I'm above all you people, catch these sneak disses and all that type of shit? Because realistically, yeah, when you was coming for Wiley, you was on it. You was there in Metropolis Studios in the underground car parking holding a cup of tea. I know that studio well, okay? You were in there flexing in the sliders. You was ready. You was addressing man, talking about his mum and that. Now you want to be doing this. Oh, you said it for me. I don't know. You know who you're talking to, so address them correctly. When big man is talking to you, you know what I mean? Stand up straight.
Yeah.
And the
And
thing
Sam,
is, you know,
sorry, Phil.
no, I was just saying on that Wiley beef because I actually hadn't listened to his Wilson songs of it. Man, he was mad offensive though, man. But I just think because it wasn't even that lyrical, he was just being damn right disrespectful to Wiley's mum. That's all it was. That's all it was. Yeah.
It was son of Adidon stuff. Story of Adidon shit.
It
So
was, it was.
disrespectful. Oh,
Stuff
my
I
goodness.
shouldn't
But
be
he-
hearing. This should be between you two on a phone.
But he realizes, yeah, exactly. But he can't say stuff like that to Chip, and that's the thing. And I think that's why he's
Yeah.
not responded as well
Yeah,
because
exactly.
he knows
That's
he's
what I
not
was
got
going to
anything
say.
on Chip.
It goes back to what you said originally, Sam, about not having much on Chip. I think with Wiley, there's so much out there. Well, not like public knowledge, but I think there's a lot of stories with Wiley. I think, and he says a lot of outrageous stuff. He'll go on Instagram Live or something like that, and he will talk madness and that. And I think he'd been saying stuff about his. It was kind of ready. Do you know what I mean? He might not have written it down, but it was in his head. Like, all the stuff, the specific stuff about like what was it? His dad getting jumped or someone moving to hidden G checking his dad. You know what I mean? There was stuff there, but with Chip, I don't think he knows anything. I don't think he's got anything.
Is there anything? This is what I'm trying to get get into Chip's career. Yeah, we're talking about he hasn't dropped a project, yeah, but he's been relevant for 15 years. He's been relevant since we were in year 7 and 8 or whatever. Diddy Chip and all them. So when he's in the school doing whatever he's doing, do you know what I mean? We've grown up with Chip, and I ain't heard no scandals. I feel like he's never begging to perform. He's always got somewhere to perform, some feature somewhere out there that's banging. He had
Tim Westwood with Ice Kid as well.
He had the
Back in
Jumpy
the
song, 2 years ago? That was a big song.
Yeah.
So the projects aren't hitting, but the songs are still hitting. Have we really had a big multi-track since Shut Up?
Yeah.
Only that
no, I know what you
diss,
mean.
I think.
He
No, I know
tried
what you
with the
mean.
other
I know
one,
what you mean.
the one where he was sat on the hill. I forgot what that's called.
Sat on a hill.
We sat on the hill.
Oh yeah, that wasn't on the project
Was it
though, was
Humpty
it?
Dumpty?
It was like the promo single.
No.
Is that the one?
Wicked
But what's that
Skate
song
Man,
called?
something, part 4, 5, whatever now. I'm just saying,
Why are we talking about this guy?
because we have to, because it's intertwined in this project. There's going to be a lot of beeps in this episode. I apologize to the listeners.
So I mean, if we move on then from that, because we're probably going off on a bit of a tangent. But Kieran, what do you think of Chip's career in general then, overall?
So yeah, you said what do I think about his career?
Yeah, overall, yeah.
I don't really feel that much. To be honest, I feel like I've grown up with Chip. That's for sure. He's almost like one of those artists that's like my friend, but I don't know him. But I don't really care much for him. I'm just like, oh, well done, Chip. You got here. You made some good tunes. You made some good diss tracks. You're not really exploring much artistically, so you might as well stop now. Like, just do a Wiley and sometimes diss someone.
Nah, do you know what Chip's
You know
win
what I
can
mean?
be? Yeah. Do you know what? No. I got what Chip's. If you ever hear this, Chip, yeah, talking directly to you, yeah. What you need to do is you need to just slap these features, yeah. Every new rapper, you need to do a Drake thing. You need to just bless man with the fire verse, yeah. But you have to go first, so that in the rave your bars are playing, yeah. That way you're still front of mind, still relevant, still performing, still collecting these checks. Just don't make any more projects or mixtapes or albums. Big revelation. And you win.
Speaking of features, that we all heard Moonwalk Slide.
What's that?
No, I've not
You haven't
listened to
heard
that
Moonwalk
yet.
Slide?
Nah,
You haven't listened to it?
nah.
What's
Who's it by?
I think it's RV and Back Row
Oh.
G, who is the feature king right now. Back Row G is the name.
Should we have a live listen to that now?
Can do.
I'm going to put on the video. Hold up.
Speaking of features, the video might get you a little bit gassed.
Listen, I'm seeing hella bum shaking. That's why I said let's do a live review. Let's see that hella back degrees. Shout out to them women. Respectable women. If they don't do it, who will? You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's one of my favorite tracks so far this year.
Are you sure it's not the video? Because for me, it's the video. You saw where I paused it. You saw where I paused that video. I was like in all them flavors.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
I think that would go off.
But this is what I'm saying. This is what I literally just said. If he does the feature thing, and like I said, I didn't even hear this. He goes first, then he did the little "I'm gonna steal your verse" type vibes. No, he was rapping back to back with RV. If he does that, yeah, unbeatable. If the clubs was open, I would be fly kicking the man in the back to that. 100%. 100%. I said moonwalk, glide. It's even got a little in the lyrics as a dance. Man doing the cha-cha slide now.
And Back Row G is just win every single thing I'm hearing from him.
But why is my man shouting though?
Love it. Let him.
No, why is my man shouting? Man's on a Meek Mill vibe. I hate that.
He does. He does shout a lot, man. I couldn't lie.
Man has to record his bars from home. Studios down the road.
The microphone's like here, like all the way back.
Microphone's in Ealing. Meanwhile, he's in Stratford.
Oh man, nah. I love his energy. I love it.
No, seriously though, on a serious vibe, yeah. Stuff like that is how Chip can win, right? Stuff like this project is what will ruin Chip and make him boring. What Chip need? This is the 3 features Chip needs. I'm sending out a public address. You need Digga D, right? You and Digga D on a track will be dangerous. You've done the heady one. It was all right. But we need another heady one. We need you on a drill vibe, yeah? Then, pass salute. You're done. You've won. You do those 3. Digga D, heady one, pass salute. If you did all 3 on one track, oh my God. Best song in the world. Because it's going to hit the drill heads. It's going to hit the Afro beats heads. And then it's going to hit the mainstream, because Digga D is mainstream, whether you like it or not. Digga D is a mainstream drill rapper. He's passed over. Do you know what I mean? His songs go number 1 and all that type of stuff. Even Fredo.
Parsalou's gone beyond Afro swing as well.
Well, there you go then.
He's been on like every publication.
Chip and Fredo would be dangerous too.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, I'd want to hear that. I would want to hear that. Theo, what do you think, Chip, overall?
It's like you said, we've grown up with Chip and had all like sort of the different vibes. And like you said, the thing that I found with Chip produces great songs, and I've always found that throughout his career. But for me, it's always I just don't think he's an album man. I really don't, because I'm not saying that all of them are bad, but I couldn't tell you one that sort of stands out and like that is a standout project. It's like you said in Daily Duppy as well, in the Blueprint, and I think he was I think it was a double entendre. He was referring to Jay-Z's Blueprint, but he's also talking about his blueprint towards the game as well. But I don't feel like we've ever had an album like that from Chip. He produces great music. But the sad thing about it is, when I think of Chip, his best songs are his diss tracks, really, sometimes. And I don't want to know Chip for that, but that's unfortunately what I remember Chip for, especially now. That's what I remember him for. But he's made some great songs. It's just albums.
I agree. I feel like he took the baton when it comes to just clashing anyone, calling out multiple people. In the 2000s, that was what Wiley did. And then mid-2010s, Chip kind of just took that torch and ran with it. Because the amount of people he's sent for before, not so much sent for, but like I said, he puts the bait out there, people bite it, and then bang.
What I want to say is, as much as 3.7 and 4 point whatever and 4 and the 6 sounds like low scores, these aren't low scores, these are our personal opinions and our personal experiences with this project. Now, if you can dispute what we've said about this not being a cohesive piece of work and not really knowing what to do with it, then you can understand where them scores come from, But realistically, Chip is top 5 rappers in the country.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
So that's where the disappointment comes in.
And I don't think anyone really wants it with him. Really.
I mean, I don't
think he's not a top rapper because of his projects at all, though. And that's never the reason why he got that high as well.
That's why I would say he's not one of the best artists we've had. I would say like Sam said, his pen is up there. But just because you've got a strong pen doesn't make you a great artist. Do you get what I mean? To make a body of work and a piece of art.
Maybe
he's a good lyricist though, but he's not actually a good record producer. I'm not even trying to hate on him, but I don't feel like he makes good records.
Sicko mode, bro.
Sorry, that's why I keep muting. Sorry.
So your laptop is going
sicko
crazy. Your laptop's going into part 2. Sicko mode go ball.
Like a lot.
Must have made this hair with all the ice on in her boob. Shout out to Drizzy.
Sorry, Kieran.
I was just saying he can't make songs.
Oh, that's harsh.
He makes tracks,
like-
not songs.
So I see what you're saying.
We're down to semantics. Yeah.
Songs flow into each other. Tracks just stand on their own.
Yeah.
Tracks are forgettable. Songs stand the test of time.
Good points are being made. I feel like Sean's probably the most level-headed person in here. So I actually, what's the aggregate of the score, Kieran? It's got to be like a 5 or something.
4.9.
Jesus Christ.
4.9. Yeah. No, my thing's only because I went in with, I think, different expectations, especially to you, Sam.
Well, you already somehow knew it was a mixtape because you work for the Guardian.
Yeah. He was saying it was
Serious
a mixtape
conspiracy time though. Sean does work for the Guardian. Okay, guys, hit him up. Sean at theguardian.com.
Imagine the one listener does it.
Hey, listen, we got listeners, baby.
Imagine.
Shout out to all beep of you because it could be a lot more someday. Don't want people to know how many.
Yeah.
Shout out to all 2,000 of you guys. You guys are crazy, blowing up the email.
Yeah.
Guys need to stop. Hey, stop sending me flowers.
We need to set up a Patreon or a GoFundMe so I can afford a microphone.
Oi.
That's all we need to do.
Yeah, listen, everyone donate £100 to get Sean a proper microphone. Open microphones. Let's donate £100.
Maybe next month.
Everybody who's hearing this, go now. See that long 16-digit number. Put that in an email. And the 3 numbers on the back, and your first name, last name, and you'll get a special treat. We'll send you one of the battles, one of the unreleased battles, which are the best content we've ever made.
That's exclusive material.
That can't even come out anyway. People think, why are these guys still friends?
We've spent too much time on it, you know. I don't think
I know what
we
you
speak
mean.
about so many better albums for such a
but-
small amount of time. This is
Exactly.
like
We've managed to milk about an hour out of this. After the edit, it might be like 45 minutes because I'm going to cut a lot of the dumb shit I said about. Yeah.